Hi, and welcome to the show where addictions are left behind and success and recovery is possible. Coming to you from the Windy City is JP.
Hey, good morning, everybody. JP from Addiction to Success Coaching, April 3rd. I'm actually doing this live one from my car. Just dropped off my daughter at the bus stop. Actually, literally just closed the door. And I'm sitting here just to let you guys know, just wanted to check in with you guys and see how you guys are doing. And thank you for the people that have subscribed and the people that have given me ratings. Awesome job. A lot of people have actually come up. I've gotten so many lovely messages from people that I wasn't even expecting to get. I feel that I was sometimes maybe not being the best person I could before, and some of the people have reached out and said, good job, thank you for doing this, keep it up, we listen to you every day, and this will be my 9th episode. So I wanted to say thank you to everybody that has reached out to me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for believing in my dream. Thank you for believing in my dream, and I can hopefully one day motivate you to live your dream. Yesterday's podcast, number 8, was, targeted a little bit about, I call it alcohol percentage. And, some of the little bit of the effects of what alcohol does to you. Today's podcast, I'm gonna basically title it Alcohol and Children. Funny thing is, yesterday I'm lucky enough to drop off my kid every day at the bus stop and pick her up. That's a very big luxury that I have. But yesterday when my daughter got off the bus, she fell asleep on the bus. So I'm kind of sitting on the side of the bus, and I see the bus driver go towards the back where she's sitting, and I don't see her little head. And so I'm waiting there. So I see the bus driver, bang the seat where she's laying. I guess there's got to be some kind of rule now with not touching the children, or to whatever the rule is or policy that they have procedures in their company. So he's banging this my daughter's seat to wake her up. So my adrenaline goes up right away. Excuse me. Again, like I said, I'm doing this from my car. It's not the usual good microphone, so I'm doing this from my phone. So he's banging on the seat. He's banging on the seat. My adrenaline starts, getting up a little bit. And I'm just thinking, well, what the hell is going on? If she's asleep, that's not how you wake up my child. I always wake her up with a kiss in the forehead, taking care of her. Hey, baby, how are you? Good morning, sweetie. The nice little things that we do for our children. And I'm going somewhere with this. So even if you don't have any kids, this is a learning lesson when it comes down to relationship with partners and everything. So I'm like, okay, enough. After he banged them up maybe 15 times, I don't see my daughter get up. So I go inside the bus. The guy tells me, be careful because we're not allowed to have any passengers in the bus. I agree with you, but this is my kid, right? So, the dad mode starts kicking in. So I grab her, very gentle. I pick her up. I carry her to the car, close the door lightly, put her seatbelt on, the things that I do for my kid. Gentle, sincere, sweet, loving, caring, everything that I do for them. I take my time. So now, where am I going with this is, a lot of us drink in front of our kids, which I did. Luckily not now. My daughter's 7, my son's 3, so they won't see their dad, Thankfully, I've got sober. I was actually, guys, going to give you guys the actual days that I've been sober today. I was like, you know what? Some people have been asking me. I've been sober for 282 days. So, again, lost track a little bit. So, yeah, I, drop her off. Everything's good. And then I start thinking, there's a park in the West Loop of Chicago that it seems like every parent is there. You want to kind of get away from the bad parks, you go to West Loop Park. I forgot what the name of the park is. So it seems like we always protect our kids. we always take care of them. If our kids gets in trouble in school, it seems like, okay, we discipline our kid, but we always try to figure that there's somebody else involved in this. Somebody else was involved with my kid. No, I know it's my kid's fault, but something else triggered this. Something else, there's always something else, but our kids are never at fault. And that's the way we raise our kids. We want to protect them. I mean, if we don't protect them, who else is going to protect them? So where am I going with this? Here we go. The effects that alcohol have in your children. I remember, the June 26th, my last day, I actually, I hit my rock bottom, what I call it. I was at my son's birthday, the 27th. So yeah, June 26th, we were celebrating Navy Pier. If you've heard the first podcast, we're having an awesome time at Navy Pier here in Chicago. Lovely place to go. I recommend if you guys, go over there. It's an awesome place. I got trash, man. I was wasted. I told the story before. I started pre-gaming it right after church and go on and got home, kept drinking. At this age, these kids don't really know what's going on when they're 6, 7 years old, but the way it affects them, it's incredible. I'm just going to touch on just maybe one thing that it affects them so much, and this is what we carry on. Alcohol, I can go back and see that I used to knock out, get home from work, have my, my usual light beer, and my kids, there was a point where my daughter was bringing my beer. She's like, hey, Daddy, you need a beer? Yeah, sure. We grew up like that. We grew up thinking that that's awesome. Your kid's taking care of you. This is great. This is awesome. This is lovely. I love this. I'm doing a good job as a father. And this is BS, man. This is BS. Like I said, I'm lucky that my kid, my boy is not gonna see, especially their dad, drink again. And again, prayers and everything to programs and all that stuff that I'm getting help for. But this is what I was thinking. The other day, I was looking at the children of an alcoholic. Here we go. Here's the definition, all right? Incorporate behaviors learned as children into their into their relationship. So basically, anything that we do, they're going to incorporate this into their relationship. These behaviors lead to poor parenting practices. So, I'm already setting the example. And like I said, I don't think I was a bad dad. I don't think I'm a bad father. But, you guys can ask my wife that. But I think that I've always been there. And I've been a functional alcoholic. So, for example, adult children of an alcoholic may simultaneously express love and reject towards a child or a spouse. This is known as insecure attachment. So we start building this insecure attachment, right? It contributes to the trust and bonding issues with intimate partners and offsprings. In addition, prior parenting emotional unavailable contributes to poor conflict resolution skills in adult relationship. How many of us out here listening to this, we have partners, male, female, I really don't care what you're into, and our relationship doesn't seem to work. And it seems that we always seem to target the other person. We never look at ourselves. We always seem to understand that, this I don't like about him or her. So, I don't have to put up with this. I really don't. And, this thing is being passed on, guys. This is going on for a while. I don't remember my father ever really getting drunk. I knew that they would have their beer, here and there, parties and stuff like that. But, that's something that I feel like I didn't grow up in that household. But maybe some of you guys did. Maybe some of you guys live, single parents. Single fathers, single mothers. But what the biggest thing that I want to let you guys know is that a lot of this stuff that we've learned, or having parents with addictions and stuff, we have carry on now, and we are living with this, and we don't know how to treat our spouses. We don't know how to treat my wife. There was a point where I think I was very selfish, and my wife was taking up a lot of heat of this, and things have gotten better, I mean, we still have our usual problems like any regular relationship, but I mean, I have tools where I've been able to manage myself in a way to take all that negativity, take all that stuff away, and me held myself accountable for all this stuff that's going on. And again, guys, we love our kids, we protect our kids. Nobody touches our kids if we can. Why is it that it's okay for us to get shit-faced in front of our kids? Why is it okay for us to allow our kids to see this and to allow society to accept this? You know, I was asked yesterday, hey, so does that mean that I cannot invite you to go to a bar or a restaurant because there's alcohol there? No, guys, I can go. I've been to bars, I've been to restaurants. It's just that it's in my back of my mind to understand that I am one drink away from going back to being this old George back. The old JP, the old party animal guy, the guy that I used to be, you know, fun, loving and everything. And guess what? Once I stop drinking, I'm still that guy. I'm probably 10 times better, more conscious, and doing better in my life, in my relationships, and in everything in life. Now, where does this go with, like, again, with building relationships with your partner, with your friends, with your coworkers? Guys, it's the same thing. Coming down to this alcoholic mind is that the selfishness. Again, what I was told one day, when you're involved with somebody or we're a coworker or anything, always think of this. Think this. What do I want to change about them? You know, you got Susie sitting next to you in your cubicle, if that's what you do. You got, I don't know, sitting next to a truck. You got your co-driver. You got another, I don't know, you're Ubering and whatever the thing is. What do you want to change about that person? Write that down. Write it down and look at it. And then apply that to you. Apply that to you and see how the big difference in what's going to happen. I think that's it, guys. Congratulations to Villanova. I saw the game a little bit. I was kind of in and out. You know, I'm a Chicago fan, and, you know, I jumped on the bandwagon with Loyola. I mean, they went pretty far, but I guess nobody expected them to go that far. But, yeah, congratulations for those who follow college. Maybe Michigan will do it next year, but it looks like they have a really good, solid team. Again, just to wrap it up, we love our kids. We take care of our kids. Please understand the effects of you're doing to them when, you know, you're hungover, you're not the same person 100%. You know, the relationship with your partners, you're not the same 100% if you get drunk or whatever happens. Guys, thank you so much again. Today looks like it's going to be a cloudy day here in Chicago. Let's go kick some butt today, guys. I hope tomorrow I'm going to line it up a little bit. Really, like I said, I want to do a lot of motivational, some alcohol stuff. But I just, you know, give you guys quick facts. I got a whole bunch of, you know, books and stuff like that. And I can sit here and talk to you guys about alcohol and stuff. But again, if you can control your alcohol, if you guys can go and socialize while you're drinking and you can take care of yourself, guys, you know, you only yourself know if you guys can handle it or not. But I'll tell you one thing is once you start questioning yourself, then at that point, you know, something might be up. So with that said, guys, love you guys. You guys are awesome. Have an awesome day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right, peace out, guys. Bye-bye.